How's it going, guys? Dark Nova here again. So guys, today I wanted to make a sort of a different video. Instead of doing a review right now, what I want to talk about is Kingdom, what it is, what it sort of is about, why it's my favorite series, and why y'all should probably, if you haven't read it, then you should pick it up. So giving a brief, actually before I do that, I would like to shout out to one of my friends called Jimmy. He's the one who introduced me to the series. Like, without him, I would have never found this series, and amazing series. And I would really like to give him my thanks that he recommended it to me. I mean, at first, I'll be honest with you, at first, it took me like probably a good 5 days to read through the first 40 chapters or so. But then after that, it just started picking up. And then I just couldn't put it down after that. So thank you, Jimmy, again, for recommending me that awesome series. So now getting into a brief synopsis of what Kingdom is about. So basically it starts off, it's kind of stereotypical with, you know, like a servant boy starting off at the lowest possible, I guess, system, like ranking system in society in China during the Warring States period. And he has a dream of becoming a great general of the heavens. So in the series, the great general of the heavens is basically like the highest rank you can achieve for general. And basically your name is going to be known throughout the land and known throughout history after that if you become one of those guys. So that is the main character's dream, and it focuses on him being moving up in the ranks, or I guess basically getting involved first with the military, because he starts off basically as a servant boy living in like a super small random village in the middle of nowhere. But he belongs to the state of Qin, and so he joins the military, he moves up the ranks, and he basically starts off just as a common foot soldier, keeps moving on, and in the series right now, he's moved on really far now. I won't really get into too much details, I don't want to spoil everyone everything that's happened so far, if you haven't read the series. And once he moves up with his men, there's obviously a lot of war, since moving up the ranks requires you to have like great accomplishments in war. And during the war periods, there's a lot of cool stuff, because not only is the fighting cool, fighting is always cool, action is really cool to people, but the series also has a lot of strategy, tactics that is not really, I don't really see it displayed that much in other series that I've seen that involve around fighting. This series does a really good job of using strategy and tactics to win war. Like, it's really cool. They explain it, how sometimes this general was able to outsmart this other general, or how the main character grows as a tactician. Yeah, he does grow as a tactician, but it mostly just does the thing with strategy and tactics really well. So that's one of the things I really liked about it, on top of the action being super cool and nice. The other thing that is really, I guess, really defines the series is the use of politics. So, living in this era of the 7 warring states, each state has their own, basically a king. It's basically like a monarchy. But as the series develops, they also, a lot of political stuff gets placed in motion, and you see a lot of different things, how different factions, it's almost like political parties. They're fighting for power and stuff like that. And so it's a really good use of politics, and how a system basically, or how a kingdom really is or was run back in the day. I think that's a pretty good accurate description, since this series is based on historical events that happen in history. Just the way that it's handled is probably, I think the big picture of events does happen and it's kept accurate to history, but I think just the way it happened and how the characters are, the smaller details, is what the author changed in the series. So yeah, strategy and tactics and politics are really 2 big important key factors in the series. So if you like that sort of stuff, I really think you should check Kingdom out. So there are arcs in the series that involve around certain battles, because it's not just like, oh, one big war, but it's like a series of wars that happen throughout the series. And they basically all each war basically kind of revolves around something else. and you basically the main character learns what it means to be a general, that kind of thing. He grows up as a character, he matures, and so if you like that, it's really character driven. That's what I like to say. So the characters in the series all kind of, a lot of them get character development, which is really nice because you don't always want a series focused just on the main character. So yeah, just the series itself is, I find it really entertaining. Like once you get past chapter around 50 or so, it's especially when during war, it's really hard to put down. It's a lot of chapters. They're almost about to get to 500, but from what I heard, the series is not even around chapter 430 something. I remember there being someone mentioning an article that the author had said the series was only about halfway done. So there's still a lot to come, because I mean there's still quite a bit from getting to the main goal point of the series. They're still pretty far away from it, and so yeah, there's still a lot of content left, and there is a lot of content right now too. I mean 500 chapters, but trust me, when you get to like the really good parts, it's like it's gonna go by so fast, and you're gonna not be able to put it down and stop reading. So yeah, I really want the series to become more well known to people, just because of how good it is. It doesn't have English translations here in the United States, which really, really sucks, because I would pick it up so fast. A lot of other people that I know, some of my other friends that I've showed it to, they also say like, man, I really wish this series could get English translations. It's like you want to support it. That's how good it is. You really want to support the series. So I'm hoping other people, with this video, other people will be able to realize why Kingdom is such a good series, and that I hope that I can at least influence a few people to start the series, just to give the series more recognition, because it really does deserve it. And I'm really hoping eventually in the future they make English translations for the books, the manga books. So yeah, guys, basically I just wanted to make a quick video on Kingdom, what it's about, a brief synopsis, and tell y'all. Well, those are basically. I really wish I could tell y'all why it's my favorite series, but I feel like if I do that, it's gonna end up spoiling too much for people who haven't read it. So I'm probably either gonna do that in a separate video, or I'll just probably refrain from that. But I really hope that the synopsis I gave y'all like piqued your interest, and that you can give it a chance, because it really is worth it. It really is. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope that you guys can maybe start the series, hopefully. But yeah, I will be bringing out more content for Kingdom, definitely. I think the chapters come out around every Sunday or so, so that's probably when I'll be putting out the videos for Kingdom. I want to review the 7 Deadly Sins, like I said in my previous video. I'm thinking about reviewing Food Wars and Boku no Hero Academia, so be on the lookout for more content regarding those 3 series. And yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully pick up Kingdom, guys. Thank you. Peace.
The smoke lingers after fire.